Hi, my name is Dawn Zell Wright, and today I want to speak with you about Heidi Roizen. Heidi Roizen is the epitome of a networker. She is powerful in ways that people can only imagine, but she doesn't use the power to benefit herself. She uses it to help others, which in the long run ended up being a benefit to her. But that really wasn't where her strength lies. Heidi's strength lies in the way that she actually developed her network. First, time. Heidi developed her network for the first 10 years. Really, she just spent it developing, meeting people, bringing them together. And she did it not because she was trying to get something from people. She didn't want to do what's in it for me. Heidi did it out of natural motivation. She was outgoing, she liked people, and she liked to meet smart and interesting people. But more importantly, she liked to bring other smart and interesting people together to help them connect. And that is how Heidi really developed her networking relationships. And then she cultivated them through dinner parties, which she was able to bring together her professional life and her personal life. She really was able to mingle and be very social and active. But again, it wasn't because she was trying to get something from people. It's because she was trying to bring people together. Through reconnection, spending time, staying connected with people, Heidi was able to continue developing a very good and solid network. So then how do you actually develop a network? Well, according to Brian Uzi and Shannon Dunlap, you first must evaluate what your network actually looks like and find out if you're more in your own interest groups or other. There are actually three unique advantages to having a network: private information access, access to diverse skill sets, and power. So we demonstrated early on how Heidi was able to utilize her network for power, but again, that was not about her, it was about other people. In order to really build a strong network, it should be a wide cast network with different interests, different backgrounds, and really positioning yourself as an information broker. And again, Heidi established that she was an information broker. She was able to bring people together who were looking for contacts with other people for their own mutual benefits, not for her benefit. So according to Adam Grant, in his concept of give and take, Heidi demonstrates clearly what is considered a giving personality, or she is a giver, as we like to say. A giver is somebody who focuses on what's in it for other people, always willing to help, always willing to connect, and that's exactly what Heidi did. She demonstrated what is called expedition behavior, which involves putting the group's goals and missions first and showing the same amount of concern for others as she did for herself. So this is actually personified when Heidi moved to working with Apple. Now, when she went to Apple, Apple had been a pretty good player for a long time, but it was losing share. During the time Heidi joined Apple, people were starting to move away from Apple products and over to a Windows platform. But Heidi believed in Apple. Heidi was an early adapter of Apple, and when she joined them, she knew that she actually had to really call in some favors, so to speak. So what she did is reached out to her large network of individuals, some very powerful, strong people. But these powerful, strong people weren't powerful when she met them. They were ordinary, usual individuals, people that she had found to be smart and interesting. And over 20 years, she developed the relationships, cultivated them. So when she did have to call and say, hey, I need your help, they were there to help her. They knew. They believed in her. When she said, hey, I need your help because I believe in Apple, and I want you to stand by Apple the way that I'm standing by Apple because I believe in them. Apple is a great product, and it's going to make a huge difference. Now, these network of people could have laughed her off and said, oh, Heidi, Apple is so last year, but they didn't. They said, you know what? We believe in you. We know you. We trust you. You've always been there for us. We've got your back. And that's what networking really is, knowing that people will have your back. So it wasn't always easy for Heidi. In college, she had lost her fiance, kind of lost herself for a little while, and decided that, you know what, I need to be preserve myself. I also need to be able to stay focused. Now, psychologist Angela Duckworth calls that grit. That's having passion and perseverance towards long-term goals. And that grit is what took Heidi from a college student studying creative writing to being the power broker that she actually is in today's world. So in order to harness the power of persuasion, Heidi focused on many things. People liked her. She was able to get them to like her back. Why? Not because she tried, but because people like people who like them. She made the connections and she cultivated them. So I'm going to go ahead and close, but I would like to leave you with the words of George Meyer. George Meyer, who's another giver, who is dynamic. You may remember him best from Saturday Night Live and The Simpsons. In the words of George Meyer, show up, work hard, be kind, and take the high road. And that's the giver's way. Have a great night.